This nun didn't just vanish without a trace. Someone went to great lengths to erase any memory of her existence, even going so far as to literally wipe her name from history. But what did this mysterious person have to hide? And why were they so desperate to keep her secret buried for centuries? Welcome back to my channel. Today we re-delving into the hidden chambers of a medieval convent where a nun's disappearance left an indelible mark, one that echoes through the corridors of time. Join me as we uncover the chilling tale of a suppressed melody, skeletal remains, and a shocking revelation that challenges the very foundations of faith and devotion. Before we dive into this haunting narrative, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Your support means everything to me. Also, stick around until the end of the video because I have a special treat for you. Something that will leave you both intrigued and enlightened. Now let us turn back the clock to the 12th century in the heart of Europe where the story of our forgotten nun began. Imagine a time when Gregorian chant resonated through ancient halls, carrying with it the solemn melodies of a bygone era. These chants, more than just musical compositions, were integral to religious life, serving as a direct link to the divine. But what if these sacred songs held a secret, a hidden message that whispered tales of love, loss, and forbidden desires? Recent musicology analysis of Gregorian chants has revealed a surprising twist. What if these seemingly pious hymns also functioned as a sort of coded communication? Historians have discovered that the pauses between phrases could be manipulated to convey hidden messages. It wasn't just about the notes that were sung, but how and when they were delivered. Each pause, each slight variation in pitch could communicate a secret meaning known only to those who understood the code. Could it be possible that these ancient melodies carried messages beyond the divine? And what if some of these messages pertained to our forgotten nun, her identity concealed within the very music that was supposed to glorify the Lord? Our story begins at a place called the Abbey of St. Mary in the town of Prüfening, located in the picturesque yet eerie Bavarian forest. It's a place where history and mystery intertwine, and where the echoes of the past still linger. Founded in 1044, this Benedictine convent stood as a testament to faith and monastic discipline for over 800 years. Life within its hallowed walls was dedicated to prayer, work, and study, where the rhythm of life was dictated by the rising and setting of the sun. But behind the high walls and heavy wooden doors, secrets whispered in the shadows, waiting to be unearthed. It was here among the rows of aging manuscripts and the scent of incense that a young woman named Aita, becoming known as the Nun It, as she progressed through the ranks, she rose to the position of prioress, a role that demanded not just piety, but leadership. Now imagine standing in the very center of this historic site, feeling the weight of history pressing down on you. You can almost hear the faint echo of chanting monks and the rustle of nuns in their habits as they go about their daily routines. Then out of nowhere, Ute vanished without a trace. One moment she was there, the next she was gone. Her quarters were empty, her belongings untouched, as if she had simply evaporated into thin air. But this was no ordinary disappearance. Ute's absence sent shockwaves through the convent, leaving the entire community shaken. Yet, despite the turmoil, there was no record of her departure. No one knew where she had gone or why she had left. Her name, quite literally, was erased from the chronicles of the abbey, leaving behind a void that begged to be filled. Did she run away from her duties, tired of the strict confines of monastic life? Did she seek solace outside the abbey walls? Or was there something more sinister at play, something that the higher-ups wanted to keep hidden? For centuries, this mystery remained unsolved, a puzzle with missing pieces. But recently, the case of the missing prioress was reopened, thanks to the efforts of German historian Johann. Armed with an unwavering determination, he embarked on a quest to uncover the truth, determined to shed light on Ute's baffling disappearance. His search led him to the very foundation of the convent, quite literally. Underneath the choir stalls, a set of stairs concealed a labyrinth of tunnels leading down into the crypt. Here, in the dimly lit chambers beneath the abbey, lay the final resting place of many monks and nuns, including those who had held important positions within the community. It was here that Herreros made an astounding discovery, unearthing a skeleton that sent ripples of excitement through the historical community. This was no ordinary find. The skeleton was that of a woman, and not just any woman, but someone of high status, someone who had commanded respect and reverence during her lifetime. Further examination revealed that this individual had died between the ages of 45 and 55, roughly aligning with Ute's life and disappearance. But the most shocking revelation was yet to come. A small bone fragment from the right foot contained traces of lead, indicating that the individual had been wearing leather shoes. And what makes this detail significant? Simple. During the 12th century, only the most senior members of the clergy were permitted to wear footwear made of leather. So, who was this mysterious woman, and how did her remains end up in the very heart of the convent? Was she a victim of foul play? And if so, who would have wanted her silenced? Her disappearance and the subsequent cover-up suggested that something scandalous, perhaps even heretical, had occurred. Something that threatened the sanctity of the church itself. Could Utah's removal from history be linked to a forbidden love affair, a liaison that would bring shame and disgrace upon the convent? The thought is both intriguing and unsettling. After all, this isn't the first time such a tale has captivated our attention. Do you remember the iconic film, The Nun story? Starring the legendary Audrey Hepburn, this movie mirrors eerily similar themes of a nun torn between her vows and forbidden love. In the film, a young postulant named Gabrielle enters a strict Catholic convent in Belgium in the early 20th century. Despite her initial struggles with obedience and commitment, she excels as a novice. However, a forbidden romance with a married man named Peter throws her faith and vows into question. Torn between her love for Peter and her dedication to God, Gabrielle ultimately chooses to leave the convent, renouncing her vows and embracing the wider world. Could Utah's story have taken a similar turn? Did she, too, find herself drawn to the allure of love outside the convent walls? While the movie provides a fictional lens through which to view Utah's story, it's essential to remember that her tale is unique and deeply rooted in historical context. Utah's case is further complicated by the fact that the church has a history of covering up such scandals. In the past, there have been numerous instances where the church hierarchy has silenced those who have exposed misconduct or engaged in questionable activities. Could it be possible that UTS's disappearance was orchestrated by the church to maintain its reputation and authority? If so, it raises questions about the extent to which the institution was willing to go to protect its image, and the dark secrets it sought to keep buried. As our tale progresses, we'll continue to peel back the layers of Utah's story, exploring the motivations and actions of those who may have been involved in her silencing. The story is a gripping reminder of the complexities of human nature, and the lengths to which individuals will go to protect their own interests, even at the expense of another's life and legacy. In today's world, technology plays a pivotal role in unraveling mysteries that have remained unsolved for centuries. And in Utah's case, it provided the breakthrough that was needed to piece together the fragmented account of her life and death. DNA testing emerged as a beacon of hope, offering an unprecedented opportunity to identify the skeleton found in the Abbey's crypt once and for all. Through this scientific marvel, Utah's identity was confirmed, bringing a sense of closure to her centuries-old case. But the revelations didn't stop there. The DNA analysis unveiled a shocking twist, revealing that the remains belonged not to Utah, but to a nun named Susanna. This unexpected turn of events raised more questions than it answered, casting doubt on every assumption that had been made about the case. Who was Susanna, and how did her remains end up in the spot where Utah was believed to have been laid to rest? The discovery shook the foundations of the investigation, forcing everyone involved to re-examine everything they had previously considered to be fact. With Susanna's true identity confirmed, a new set of questions arose. Who was she, and how did she meet her untimely demise? To understand Susanna's story, we must delve deeper into the annals of history, seeking clues that can shed light on her life, her death, and the perplexing circumstances that led to her being buried in the place of the missing prey. The path ahead is fraught with uncertainty, but one thing is clear. The truth lies hidden in the dusty archives and forgotten documents of the past. It's up to us to piece together the fragments of Susanna's story and bring her tale, along with that of Utah, to light. So join me as we continue our journey into the heart of medieval Bavaria, where every book and scroll holds a potential clue, every inscription could reveal a shocking insight, and every faded page brings us one step closer to uncovering the truth. The story of Utah and Susanna is a haunting reminder of the power of secrets and the lengths to which people will go to protect them. Their tale is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity, and the enduring quest for justice and recognition, even in the face of centuries of silence. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time and intrigue. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more captivating historical tales. And if you want to learn more about the mysterious world of medieval monasteries, check out my other videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating annals of history.